Okay, so I'm going to read for you the article on Now the End Begins, and the title of it is DoD and HHS award $138 million contract to Apijet Systems to provide pre-filled COVID-19 vaccine syringes with RFID microchip tracking systems. Today, the Department of Defense and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced a $130 million contract with Apijet System America for Project Jumpstart and Rapid USA, which together will dramatically expand U.S. production capability for domestically manufactured medical-grade injection devices starting on October of 2020, Lieutenant Colonel Mike Andrews, Department of Defense spokesman said. Back in March, the Department of Health and Human Services partnered with a company called Apijet, which does Apijet do they make? They make pre-filled syringes for injecting people with vaccines and then provide RFID microchip tracking after the shot is administered. You will see in the main graphic for this article an RFID syringe displayed on the screen of a mobile device. Today, May 12th, the DoD and the HHS handed Apijet a check for $138 million with an order to deliver hundreds of millions of these devices by October of 2020. Spearheaded by the DoD's Joint Acquisition Task Force, or JATF, in coordination with the HHS Office of Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response, the contract will support Jumpstart to create a U.S.-based high-speed supply chain to pre-fill syringes beginning later this year by using well-established blow-fill seal aseptic plastic manufacturing technology suitable for combating COVID-19 when a safe and proven vaccine becomes available. The contract also enables Apijet Systems America to accelerate the launch of Rapid USA, manufactured in new and permanent U.S.-based BFS facilities, with the ultimate production goal of over 500 million pre-filled syringes in 2021. Welcome to the new normal. It comes with an RFID microchip embedded COVID-19 vaccination syringe with your name on it. This is the new normal. The only question is, what will you do when they come knocking on your door when it becomes mandatory? New public-private partnership created to develop a U.S.-based high-speed emergency surge drug packaging solution using mass manufacturable pre-filled syringes with optimal mobile-based GPS tracking for confirmation. From PR Newswire, Apijet System America, a public benefit corporation based here, today joined with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Office of the Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response, in announcing the launch of a public-private partnership dedicated to creating a U.S.-based high-speed, high-volume emergency drug packaging solution. Some of this is going to be repeated, so I apologize. I'm just going to read the whole article. Today, the DoD and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced a $138 million contract with Apijet Systems America for Project Jumpstart. President Trump has been talking about this Project Jumpstart. He's been trying to get this vaccine pushed so fast. He wants it out faster than they've ever gotten a vaccine. Usually a vaccine takes, I think they said, between 2 to 5 years to make, and he wants it in less than a year. So he called it Project Jumpstart, and they kind of kicked off of that. So, okay, the new consortium called Rapid Aseptic Packaging of Injectable Drugs will be created and managed by Apijet Systems America. Its purpose is to enable the U.S. Strategic National Stockpile to fill and finish hundreds of millions of pre-filled syringes to respond quickly and effectively to health emergencies such as COVID-19. The Rapid Consortium will build a surge capacity network of up to 8 domestic packaging facilities using well-established drug packaging processes called blow-fill seal. The BFS process, used in sterile manufacturing facilities worldwide, features a high-volume, small medical-grade plastic container that holds a pre-filled volume of medications for vaccines. FDA-approved BFS technology and is already used in packaging billions of doses annually for medicines to treat respiratory conditions, rotavirus, oral vaccines, and more. The RAPID Consortium will combine this well-established BFS technology with an innovative interlocking needle hub. The result is a prefilled syringe that eliminates the infections and difficulties of packaging medicine and drawing medicines from glass vials using disposable syringes. In addition, each prefilled syringe has an option to include an NFC chip that incorporates a secure, unique ID number. Remember, I was telling you about how in the tribulation you're not going to have a name anymore. It's going to be a number. You are going to be known as a number. Just like those in jail, they aren't known by their name, they are known by their number. So it says NFC chip that incorporates a secure, unique ID number. This enables healthcare professionals at that point of care to use an app on their smartphones to verify the drug being injected is authentic and unexpired. It also enables health authorities to know in real time when and where each dose is injected. Apijet Systems America CEO Jay Walker commented, "This partnership launched by this HHS means we have joined the vital effort to battle our nation's most urgent public health emergency in our lifetime." Walker continued, "American Industries has a long history of raising to the occasion to provide for emergency needs in the time of crisis. Our manufacturing sector virtually overnight built the tools that enables us to prevail in World War II. Our health sector innovated to turn the tide against polio and saved millions of lives from HIV and AIDS. The need today to deliver emergency therapeutics to an eventual vaccine for COVID-19 or other public health threats is no greater a challenge than those who have responded to the past. The partnership with HHS will enable us to ensure that when critical therapeutics and vaccines are available to meet this crisis, the necessary volume of ready-to-use prefilled syringes will be ready to deliver these essential medicines. Apijet System America is dedicated to making injectable medicines safe and available for everyone. By using high-speed, high-volume, blow-fill-seal plastic technology, we can supply hundreds of millions of ultra-low-cost prefilled syringes in 30 days, with optional RFID tags to enable GPS-based mobile tracking. This will enable governments to better defend their citizens against pandemics while also improving global access to essential medicines. Apijet Systems America is contracted with the U.S. government to create and manage the consortium of rapid aseptic packaging of injectable drugs, a public-private partnership. When fully funded and built out, RAPID will give the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Office and the U.S. Strategic National Stockpile the capability to fill and finish up to 330 million prefilled syringes per month to respond quickly and effectively to the national or smaller scale health emergencies. The BFS prefilled syringes was conceived and developed by Apijet's head of R&D, noted UK public health leader Mark Koska. Mark Koska previously innovated the K1 auto-disposable syringe, which is estimated to have saved 12 million lives to date by supporting safe injections. So right now, it's not mandatory. It will become mandatory during the tribulation. Mandatory, so to speak, that if you want to eat, if you want to buy or sell, you have to have this mark. You have to have this microchip embedded in your forehead or in your hand. And if you don't have to take it, of course, it's optional. It's still going to be optional in the tribulation. However, if you get sick and you need to go to the hospital, if you don't have that chip, you won't be seen, or you may even be arrested. You will get your head cut off if you defy the beast. You won't eat, nothing. And right now, here in America even, they are cutting down on people growing produce. So in the tribulation, don't think that you can just grow your own food, because right now it's illegal and they're arresting people for growing gardens. They are already planning on knocking on doors. They know your address. They know your phone number. If you file taxes, if you have mail delivered to your house, they know your address and they will show up at your door. There's no way around this. There was a robot. They've got these AI dogs that are out walking, and they have cameras on them, and they're blaring that, standing 6 feet apart, and they're taking pictures of people. This is that's only the beginning. They have AI capability of being able to detect heat behind cement walls. So you're not going to be able to hide. I mean, this is already starting. And this RFID vaccine, they want by October of this year. So, we know Jesus is coming. This is the sign that his return is so close. I mean, so close. So I'm going to leave that with you. I wanted to just read that for you. I couldn't get it into my last video, so I wanted to read that for you guys today. Things are heating up, guys. So I pray that you know Jesus. And if just get your life right and come to the cross now while there is still time. So anyways, I love you. And until next time, may you be blessed.